no community which viewed the people in Iraq, in Afghanistan, and today in Gaza as their siblings should ever vote for the Labour Party.
Keir Starmer is facing a backlash in Labour safe seats across England over his support for Israel.
Keir Starmer, this is for Gaza.
From Rochdale to Ilford, traditionally loyal voters are shifting towards pro-Gaza candidates.
I vote for Labour, I vote for genocide.
At the heart of the revolt is Birmingham, where activist Jody McIntyre is backed by George Galloway's Workers' Party and the rapper Lowkey to run against Labour's Jess Phillips.
This is a movement which says, no, our solidarity is not with those in the skies dropping the bombs. Our solidarity is with those under the bombs. Now let me tell you something about Jody McIntyre. Jody is someone that when he was born, doctors said to his family, he won't speak and he won't walk. What you see in front of you today is someone that speaks 3 languages fluently. One time Jody came to me and said, do you want to see some footage of me when I was in the West Bank? I said, yeah, of course. What he showed me was in his chair, gas canisters flying all around him, shot by Israeli soldiers. Jody is not someone that saw the suffering of those in Palestine and said, well, you know, from here I'm going to do what I can. That's not who Jody is. That's not who he is. That's not his character. He said, I will go there and I will be with them. They say, we're going on a demonstration against the building of settlements and the building of the apartheid wall. What did Jody say? He said, I'm coming with you. What else did I see in that footage? I saw Jody McIntyre held aloft in the way that he will be on July 4th by those attending the demonstration. And they chanted, Jody, Jody, Jody.
To find out more about Jody McIntyre's campaign, Declassified caught up with him at a cafe in Birmingham Yardley.
With the election of George Galloway in Rochdale earlier this year, a lot of people realised we have a chance to do something. I'm not the only one who feels disgust at the policy of the Labour Party aiding and abetting the Israeli state in their war crimes and in their aggression against the civilian population in Gaza. So I felt, instead of feeling this despair, instead of feeling helpless, why not stand up and take action? And then I'm not exaggerating, I was honestly shocked to discover that the MP here in Yardley is a Labour Friend of Israel.
Labour Friends of Israel is a lobby group that pays for Labour MPs to visit Israel and promotes pro-Israel talking points in Parliament. Jess Phillips was listed on the LFI website as a parliamentary supporter, sparking anger among her constituents, who she claims were misinformed.
I have fought for the Palestinian people my entire life.
I saw one of the videos where she was confronted whilst canvassing, and the lady in the video at one point said, well, why aren't you in Labour Friends of Palestine as well? And she said, I am. That's not true. That's a lie, first of all. She's not. She also denied being part of Labour Friends of Israel. She is part of Labour Friends of Israel. I don't know why she's denying this. It would be very easy for Jess Phillips to leave Labour Friends of Israel. So the only conclusion I can draw from that is that she's trying to play both sides of the argument.
Phillips defied the Labour whip in November to vote for a ceasefire, costing her a position in Starmer's shadow cabinet. But McIntyre believes her repeated attacks on Jeremy Corbyn when he was Labour leader shows Palestine is not her priority.
What happened with the Labour Party students this week when they put Palestine lives at the announcement of Joan Ryan leaving, that is anti-Semitic.
The day that it becomes that you are hurting us more than you are helping us, I won't knife you in the back, I'll knife you in the front.
If elected as MP, I would never join any pro-Israeli organisation, whatever the name is, whatever the position is, just as I wouldn't join an organisation or a lobby group supporting any state that's carrying out war crimes.
Phillips has a majority of 10,000 votes, which would take a huge swing for McIntyre to overturn, but he thinks Labour is worried.
My campaign, we have come from nothing in a matter of weeks, and we're now causing the Labour Party to ship up volunteers from London, in particular in Ladywood and Yardley. They are now facing a real possibility of losing 2 major seats in Birmingham.
Palestine is not the only issue that McIntyre cares deeply about. If elected, he wants to stand up for people with disabilities.
Shortly after I was born, I stopped breathing. I was resuscitated by nurses. Perhaps as a result of that, I've had a disability. I've lived with cerebral palsy all my life. I know what it means to have the odds stacked against you. I'm used to that. I met a mother the other day from here in Acox Green whose son has quite a severe disability. And she said that before Jess Phillips was elected, she met with a group of parents, a group of carers of disabled children, and she said to them, provision for children with disabilities will be one of my top priorities. And then after elected, they never heard from her again. These are the type of people that I want to stand up for, the people without a voice.